What's good, collective? What is good? I got a little table, so I'm about to go ahead and do some reads. I'm gonna stay on here for as long as my light will last, and I don't know how long it's gonna last. It's probably gonna last for about an hour. So let's go ahead and jump into some of these reads real quick. Let's see what message Divine has for us tonight. A message of reflection, something that may relate to an individual or something that can relate to us all. All right, so the first card that popped out was Kinky Ways. All right, and then we have Detective in reverse. So it's like somebody being scared to look into some of their fetishes and some of their fantasies. All right, they want to explore other things, but they're maybe not sure of how to get it going, how to get it started. But we're going to take the Detective in the upright, because with these cards, that's just what I like to do. All right, we got Supersize in reverse. All right, so maybe the person who wants to explore their fetishes will feel like people will think of them in a negative way. All right, or maybe since the Supersize is in reverse, maybe this is like somebody who doesn't feel like they have enough of a package for some of the things that they want to do. I don't know. Or maybe it's too big. I don't know, because we're going to take it in the upright. All right, Divine, what else you got for the collective? So whatever the situation is, it's causing somebody to be scared, all right? To explore their fantasies. It has them like kind of distressed. Like, what is it that you want to do to where you can't even do some research and figure out how you can explore this other side of yourself and your life and your intimate relationships with others, all right? There could be a frenemy, all right, that's putting something in your ear, making you feel bad about the things that you want to do. Maybe you've expressed it to a friend and they're like, that's not good. That's not what we do. All right. Let's see. Let's jump into the tarot real quick. Let's see what tarot has to say about this. Divine, what is they wanting to do with this kinky ways? What is going on with the kinky ways? So now that I'm looking at it, so with the kinky ways, the Detective and the Supersize me, the blues and the frenemy out here, it's giving this energy of maybe the friend, somebody's friend caught somebody doing something that was very kinky, and now they kind of scared because it's gonna expose them too much for doing too much, being too much. And so they're stressed, all right? They don't really know how to handle the situation. All right, this could be something that they are like completely stuck on. I know this is kind of like a glare. So they could be stuck on it. All right, so this popped out first card, and I'm gonna put it under the kinky ways, and it's just like it's giving this energy of somebody being unsatisfied in their intimate nature. All right, maybe this is somebody in a relationship with somebody that they're not satisfied with, and they're looking to explore other things. All right, but they don't really know how to move out of that present state in order to get there. Yeah, very unsatisfied. Right? Or it's like now with this, it's like maybe their drive isn't being met. They're not meeting like the amount or the energy or the intensity that they need. Let's see. If you guys are stopping in, whether it's for a cool minute or a quick second, leave a little heart, leave a like. I would appreciate it. What is this? This kinky ways, the person feel like they're gonna be judged. All right, and I'm feeling like somebody already got caught. Somebody already got caught doing something or speaking on something, watching something. Maybe they made a move on the wrong type of person and they're feeling judged by it. Very, very strong-minded about something. Let's see. It's like this person wants to put their guard down. It's like they want to be free. They don't want to have to fight about this situation or what it is that they're looking to explore anymore. It's like they want to be free within their spirit when it comes to this situation. It's like they've already had to deal with a lot of the shame and a lot of the guilt, and they're just kind of ready to be free. This is something they need to like pray about, something they need to get advice on. All right, maybe something that they went to the frenemy for. All right, something that they went to the frenemy for advice, but they may need to do some more research and go within in order to find what's going to make them happy within this situation. They're going to have to go within to find their own joy and strength and what it is that they want to do. Because I'm trying to, like, for me, there's only one kind of fantasy that's just like, come on now, bro. It's only one kind of fantasy where it's like, you know, the Epstein type stuff. We're not doing that. Like, that's the only one I would say is a no-go. But everything else, I don't know. It just kind of depends, because there is a lot of different fantasies and they're different and unique to every person. So I don't know what kind of weird thing it could be to have someone feeling like they can't be themselves because they're ashamed of what it is and having to find like some guidance. All right, but I feel like this person is going to, or whoever this is, they're gonna find like some peace within the way they're gonna move. All right, like they're gonna grow, move in a new direction when it comes to dealing with this situation. But let me go ahead and see what else we got. If you guys come in, leave some hearts, please. Like the video, share the video. Thank you. Okay, Divine, what else is going on with this situation? This person wants some stability in the choices that they're making. All right, yeah. They want to feel at ease with this Five of Cups coming out in reverse. They want to feel at ease. They want to feel emotionally renewed and restored in their energy when it comes to being open to exploring their kinky ways. And not only that, like, it's like they want to make peace with it. Because we got the Five of Cups in reverse. So this is like emotional healing around the situation, and then this is like mental healing around the situation. So maybe this person is gonna like forgive themselves. There could be like this underlining feeling or energy or thought of like guilt towards what it is that they want to do, and so they're just kind of like looking to heal emotionally and mentally with this situation. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right, yeah, this person's looking for something new, all right? They're looking for a love and somebody who's going to accept them in all of their kinky ways, all right? They are looking for a new offer, all right? They're looking for somebody to accept them, all right? And I feel like when they find someone to accept them, that's going to put them in this energy of this Queen of Cups. And they're going to be kind of like more open to loving themselves and whoever they partner with. Okay. It's like they're refusing to isolate. They're refusing to... This could be like refusing to isolate and then also refusing to look at something too deeply. All right, which sometimes can be a good thing because we don't need to look at everything super deep. Everything don't have to be overly analyzed. What's up, you guys? Thank you for liking the video. I appreciate it. Share it to some people. Leave some hearts. I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna do one more. We're gonna do one more clarification on the tarot. And then we're going to use some other cards. Thank you guys so much for the hearts. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I'm from Texas. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, Divine, what is going on? What else is going on with this situation? Okay. This was the last card. First, second, third. Okay. Ooh, so we have a lot of things in the spirit going on for this person. This person is kind of like facing a lot of different spiritual challenges when it comes to them really just... The Empress popped out in reverse under kinky ways, right? So maybe this person feels like spiritually they've connected with some of the wrong people. Maybe they feel like spiritually they connected with people that have maybe tied them into some different fantasies and fetishes that they don't know if they still want to keep it going on moving forward. All right, maybe they're trying to rediscover themselves and rediscover life in a different way, a healthier way. Because when you supersize something, when you overdo something, it's not necessarily healthy for you, as you see like her being obese, right? So if you're like overly kinky, right? If you're overly doing something like this, then you may find yourself in certain situations, certain places with certain people to where it is affecting your energy, all right? When it comes to you being able to really have the life that you desire, all right? It's like the Empress in reverse is someone who is just giving it out, not knowing what to do with it. All right, very reckless. All right, and then that causes you to be kind of like spiritually sluggish. All right, spiritually drained. And then we got the Judgment out here again. We had it in the upright, and now we got it in the reverse. All right, so there could be like a delay or hesitation or something keeping this person from pulling them out of this energy. But I do see this person wanting something with the Lovers popping out, something committed, all right, something that does feel divine, something that does align with them in their higher self and provides a duality that's really healthy in the way that they express themselves. All right. What's on the bottom of the deck? We got the Nine of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So with this, it's just showing like this person, we got the Nine of Pentacles, and then we also got this Hermit out here. It's like going on a journey before you find that true love is what it's getting. Like you have to go on that journey in order to, you know, find your own independence and your own strength and well-being before you actually meet up with somebody that's going to be a counterpart for you, a divine counterpart. So we're going to leave that right here, and then we're going to wrap it up with some more cards, because I like to pull from multiple decks. So let's see. Excuse me. So peace came out in reverse. All right, so I'm seeing like this is something that the person wants. They may be struggling right now in order to find their peace, but they're working on getting to the place to where they have it, and they can be in this energy of being calm and being at ease. Thank you, Andre. Oh, it fell all the way on the floor. Okay, so now this is popping out under the Detective. All right, so somebody saw something, the Fortune Teller. All right, somebody saw something that somebody was trying to hide. They didn't think nobody else was going to see. And I feel like this could have been like a tape. All right, this could have been something on somebody's phone. All right, something they communicated with somebody. Somebody got caught up trying to hide something. But it's like, it's a gift. Kind of like when you get caught in certain things, it gives you the opportunity to either, you know, stay where you're at in that mentality, in that energy, or to reflect on it and grow into something and someone bigger. So it just depends. Thank you guys for the follows. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate it. Oh, Jesus. Let's see. All right, so you could be wanting to calm down on the kinky ways. Maybe there was some type of health risk or health exposure that was going on within these fantasies. All right, there could have been something that was going on that was putting you at the potential of having some sort of health issues. Maybe some of your kinky ways was, you know, sharing partners. All right, I don't know, but that's just what came to me. All right, giving lots of love and affection to other people. All right, but you're gonna have to put a dead end to that. You're gonna have to let that path be closed and come into an agreement, all right, with yourself and with your spirit and with the higher version of God or whoever you trust in order to become better, all right, in order to become a diamond, all right, to be your truest, most authentic self. Let me see. I'm gonna do one more deck. Cause yeah, I be liking to do all of them. Thank you guys for stopping by. If you're stopping by, please go ahead and like the live. Leave a like, leave a comment, follow and share. All right, yeah, so you could have been in like a karmic relationship with someone that you were exploring these kinky ways, and maybe they're trying to hold it like, they're trying to hold something over your head because you want to leave and walk away because we got ascension out here, or ascending. It's like you're ready to ascend beyond this, but somebody that you are connected to wants to keep you where you were at. All right, but you have some sort of truth and clarity within yourself, within your spirit, within your mind and your heart, that it's time to move on. Thank you guys for stopping by. Please go ahead and like the live while you're here. Show me some love. All right, so we got a date out here. There could have been like a certain date that this happened on. All right, or you could be planning the escape on a certain date. All right, or you could just be already went through all of it and in the process of getting ready to date somebody else. So, not wedding rings. Now we got the wedding rings on the bottom of the deck. So yeah, this was somebody's situation where they had to face some demons about their kinky ways and being exposed and choosing how they were going to be them plus a better person at the same damn time, and leave some karmic relationships that weren't serving them so that they can ascend to a higher level of life and love. All right, we're gonna go ahead and do a reshuffle for everything. I'm gonna be on live until my light dies, you guys. So if you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments. All right, and then also while you're here, go ahead and leave some hearts for me. I appreciate it. We're just gonna do a reshuffle and then we're gonna tap right back into some more energy. If nobody leaves any questions, then that's what we'll do. What's up, you guys? I see you joining in. Make sure you like the video as you're coming through, passing through. Show some love. I was thinking to myself before I got on live, I was like, people will be asking God for stuff. Because, baby, listen, I know I got a list, a whole big old long list of stuff that I asked God for. But it's like, I should have asked as well to get the things on my list. Like, I think it was kind of assumed like that the things that I was asking for would come to me easily, but I feel like there's like certain paths that God will take you on and give you what you need, which it be making sense in the hindsight, but when you're going through it, it's like you just gotta really stand strong. But yeah, Ask for it in ease and consistency and with speed. Every time. Every time. I think my, okay, my TikTok, did it come back on? Because I know it's midnight, and at midnight, all my apps be resetting. And I gotta put a passcode in to put a time for how long I wanna be on my social media platform. But I think we still good. I think we good. All right, Divine, what else we got? What else we got to talk about tonight? Not supersize me again. What is supersize? It went out at, let me see if I'm still on here, child. 50. Let's see if it cut me off. Okay, it's back. All right, so we got somebody out here in some Bonnie and Clyde energy. All right, somebody out here finna ride or die for theirs. It's gonna be them against the world, and they gonna be some dedicated partners to whoever they with. All right, they finna be getting the money. They finna be taking trips. All right, what else they got going on here? Yeah, they finna be like, the money on the card is like a different currency from like a different country. So this is like somebody taking trips. They got on the same outfit together. So it's like somebody could be getting ready to like start a brand with their partner that's going to be very successful. All right, start a business with their partner that's going to be very successful. But you spending money like all over the world type shit. Creating a lot of good memories and moments. Love that for you. Not only that, you guys are like super obsessed with each other. You guys look at each other like your favorite snack, and you just want to eat each other up every single day, all day. All right, you guys have a strong sex appeal for each other. All right, there's like a huge physical attraction. All right, so y'all are in y'all's bag. All right, y'all getting money. Okay, y'all getting money from different countries. Y'all spending money in different countries. Y'all done started a whole brand, and y'all are obsessed with each other. All right, y'all are super attracted to each other. And then you got somebody always fucking hating. Somebody always in the background hating. I want to put that back in the dead, because why? All right, so y'all got some fake friends around, okay? Y'all out here making money, starting businesses together, traveling the world, super obsessed with y'all's relationship in life, and then y'all got somebody hating. All right, somebody, I don't know if it's her friends or his friends, but somebody's definitely hating. It could be all the friends. All right, hiding their intentions, wanting to be a part of what y'all got going on, maybe for clout. All right, something's gonna happen real quick. There's gonna be some sort of change that's gonna happen real quick. All right, there's gonna be a quick getaway. All right, escaping. Maybe y'all are just gonna find out about this frenemy situation, and then y'all are gonna like do a quick little getaway real fast. All right, y'all gonna run. Y'all gonna escape the bullshit. Cause this is what we got the skirt. All right, y'all trying to get away. All right, y'all trying to run. All right, to a different country because of the frenemies. And then we got, you know, Bonnie and Clyde out here. I don't know what kind of stuff y'all into, but the frenemies got y'all on the run. All right, because they jealous of how obsessed you guys are with each other in y'all's relationship in life. Let me pull one more. Not something getting repoed, all right? Maybe you're trying to get away from the frenemy because they finna ask you for some money to help them with some things they got going on in their life, all right? To get them out of a financial disaster, all right? So we're gonna leave that right there. And then we got Harmony on the bottom of the deck. It is in the reverse, but we're gonna take it in the upright. All right, because you guys are just really focused on keeping your balance within your relationship and within your business and what it is that you're doing. You focus on your peace and your happiness. And so whatever this frenemy got going on is kind of like irrelevant to you. Let's see what Tarot has to say. Let me see, somebody hurt about the situation, but it's not y'all collective. It's the frenemy. All right, you very big on protecting what's yours. All right, you very big on setting strong boundaries. All right, maybe that's why they hating. All right, maybe you've already done set the boundaries and already done set the limits on what it is and what it ain't that you're gonna give to this frenemy. All right, so we got the Three of Wands out here. All right, so this is giving me the energy of the frenemy, like not planning something out thoroughly, all right? And it put them in a bad situation, and they're looking for you to help them escape. All right, but like I said before, you guys already set some strong boundaries with this person or with this group. It could have been even like somebody that was working for y'all, because I did mention there was like a business. So like there's some strong boundaries that were discussed, all right, about what was going to be beneficial for everyone. All right. And now the frenemy is giving like rest on how to come up with a plan. You're having to take a moment to rest to come up with a plan. And it's like the frenemy sees you as somebody that's very prosperous with this Empress popping out. They see you as someone that is able to like live a luxurious life, somebody that's able to like manifest things easily. All right, so that could be like a part of the reason why they are a frenemy and they kind of hide their intentions. Because like I said in the beginning, I said they could just be here for clout. So yeah, they kind of envy the fact that you're so creative. All right, and that you can just come up with things and like it just always works out for you, collective. They may be coming in with some sort of apology or with some sort of truth. All right, there could have been something that they was taking from you, or maybe the brand that you guys are working on, or the business. But whatever the situation is, you guys are going to get justice. All right, there's going to be a sense of justice. So if they did take something, all right, or if they are in this energy of trying to delay your progress within your relationship or your business, it's like there's going to be some sort of justice. All right, because this frenemy could be very materialistic. We got the hangman out here in reverse. All right, so they could be very like stubborn in the way they approach things, which is causing you guys to have to focus on keeping your balance. All right, let me see. Yeah, that's a whole lot of cards that didn't fill out. Yeah, so this frenemy could be talking about something that you guys do personally to other people that could put your business like at harm. All right, but it's like you guys have so much strength and so much power as a couple that the direction that you're headed into is nothing but like victory. Meanwhile, because they are chained, we got the devil. We got the devil and the hangman. This is somebody who's stuck in being in an energy to where they are bound to things and spirits that like just don't serve them. It just doesn't do any good for them. Like it may look like it's doing some good for them on the outside, but internally, like they are spiritually chained to some dark nature. All right, they're going through some dark things within their spirit, within their mind, within their heart. And it's sad because it's out of jealousy. Yeah, that's kind of disgusting. Okay, let me see. Let me do the tarot one more time. Let's see what else we got. All right, Divine. So that was definitely the energy of the frenemy. What is going on? What is going on with Bonnie and Clyde? Let's see what's going on with Bonnie and Clyde in this situation. Okay, we finna see what's going on with Bonnie and Clyde because we didn't already seen the energy of the frenemy. So now we need to see what's up with Bonnie and Clyde. Obviously, they got some stability going on. And they got some people hating on their stability because they some leaders in real life. They got the community backing them. Right? Not the community is whoever is they family, they friends, the ones that support. So that's what's going on with Bonnie and Clyde. All right, so listen. Listen, you guys, so the frenemy, this card came out, I think it was the first card that came out for the frenemy, but it was in reverse. And it was like lack of planning or being stuck in a rut. So it's like it came back out for Bonnie and Clyde because it's given this energy of expansion for them. And it's like maybe the friend was trying to block them, or maybe what the friend was asking for as far as like a bailout for whatever situation they're in would put them in a delay for whatever they were trying to do. So maybe they were getting ready to release like a new product or launch a new, like an updated version of whatever it is in their business. But the frenemy, who could be very close to them, was like asking for something. It's like if you were to tell someone like, yo, I just got like this investment to, you know, do this or that, and then your friend comes to you with a situation for help, but you're like, no, I can't really help you the way you want me to help you, because that's gonna put me and my situation in a bind. But it's like Bonnie and Clyde already kind of like think and see things through a little bit further, all right? Because they look beyond what's currently going on so that they can have this true effort of expanding. And this is not only like expanding in the material aspect of things, but also in the spiritual aspect of things, all right? So yeah. So we got the seven of wands in reverse, all right? So there could have been some disadvantages that you feel like you had to face, all right, with coming towards this negative energy from this frenemy, all right, that they may try to exploit you for something, all right? Because remember, we did say the frenemy was very headstrong in the way that they think, in the way that they operate, because they may be having things going on externally that may be looking like progress, but internally they are suffering, all right? Spiritually, they could feel like they're at a disadvantage for certain things, all right? Like they don't have a true sense of confidence in another plan or another option, another source of help. But they're gonna have to figure out something, because it looks like everybody's starting a new beginning, going on a new journey. Maybe, I mean, we do got the Ace of Wands out here in reverse, so maybe, you know, Bonnie and Clyde is going on this new beginning, all right? But it's gonna be a delay or some failed attempts for the frenemy, because they try to steal, all right? Because they try to take when nobody's looking, all right? When we all have the ability of sitting in this Queen of Pentacles energy and taking care of ourselves and taking care of our home, because the universe is abundant. So it's like Bonnie and Clyde did some planning to see that the friend could try to exploit them because of the disadvantage that they were in, but they already saw it coming. All right, I'm gonna do one more of the tarot, and then we're gonna pull some of the other cards. All right, Divine, what else we got for this situation? Is that it? That's all we got for this situation? Stop. Okay, let me see what it is. So we got the hangman back out here again, y'all. All right, so first the hangman was somebody being stuck in their ways. All right, but now we got the hangman in the true sense, the true form of what it means, and that's just to kind of like go within. All right, allow things to be what they are and just find this energy of releasing. All right, finding this energy of enlightenment. All right, accepting things for, I hate this glare. Accepting things for the way that they are. All right, and there's like a little yellow light behind his head. It's like sometimes you try to force things to be what they aren't, but this is just giving you the opportunity to like break past certain cycles that you had within your spirit, within your life, within your mind that you thought were right, and just kind of look at them and the lessons that you can draw for them, and then kind of just, you know, make dedicated decisions to just mentally think and be on a certain level that's different from what you were on. Because you could have felt like it's picking up like this frenemy is like losing a lot of stuff. All right, this is putting them in this energy of lack. All right, in this energy of needing to look for resources in order to get help. All right, feeling like they left out in the cold, but then they have to look at why they are in this situation with the hangman popping out. Like, why are you feeling like you're left out in the cold energetically? What did you do? Who did you attach yourself to? All right, somebody's wanting to come in and do some hard work. All right, this could be the frenemy wanting to work on themselves. All right, or the frenemy wanting to ask for some help because they do feel like they're left out in the cold. All right, and then so we got the 5 and the 5 of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. That's 6. So that is like they're looking for maybe some assistance from Bonnie and Clyde. All right, they're maybe looking to see if they can pour something into them, even if it isn't like necessarily the amount that they wanted. All right, they could have been asking for 20,000 and Bonnie and Clyde could only give them 3. Like maybe it's a situation like that. But yeah, there's not the celebration that somebody thought they were gonna have. Somebody's not celebrating in the way they thought. Things aren't coming in as far as a harvest, as far as a good cycle within the season that they're in, or a good feeling within the spirit. Things aren't necessarily working out the way this person thought it would. And so that could have them energetically unaligned, trying to find their way back to their source of happiness, their source of joy. All right, it could be multiple people coming back from the past. Maybe this Bonnie and Clyde situation is something that's fresh, something that's new. Maybe there's a lot of frenemies coming with their hand out for something. All right, or maybe the person who is the frenemy is just kind of stuck in the past. Maybe you were the type of friend that would give more than what was asked, and they're kind of reminiscing on those types of things. But yeah, this could be somebody coming back from the past, or just like some strong memories from the past. Let me see. Yeah, we have some decision making to do. All right. With this Hangman coming out, this is all about making new decisions. All right. This is all about coming into an acceptance and an agreement with who you were and who you are becoming. All right. So you have to make new decisions, better choices. All right. So on YouTube, my phone about to die. So I'm gonna have to put it on the charger. But for TikTok, I still got a lot of battery left. And the light still hasn't died, so we here. All right, we got the prayer hands out here. So there's this energy of the frenemy learning how to be grateful for what they do have from the Bonnie and Clyde energy that we have out here. All right, they gonna learn how to have some faith. All right, they gonna learn how to trust in divine guidance because of what they seen was possible within the Bonnie and Clyde. So instead of them trying to leech off of this couple who essentially was doing the best they can to help out this frenemy, they're gonna have to figure out how to get to their own bag. All right, and they're gonna have to not be jealous. All right, they can't be jealous of Bonnie and Clyde. All right, because the love and affection that they pour into each other, all right, is because each person knows their worth and their value. So it's easy for them to love each other. All right, and then somebody gonna be out here waiting. All right, this is picking up on like this energy of waiting on different seasons to kind of pass and go by. All right, and as you're waiting in these seasons, then you'll start to see yourself grow, is what I'm getting for the frenemy. Yeah, I feel like this was definitely energy of the frenemy more than it was Bonnie and Clyde. It was like Bonnie and Clyde showed the frenemy some sort of lesson that they needed in order to get out of a cycle or a timeline to where they was begging and stealing. Let's see. We got a karmic relationship out here. And I'm picking up on this being a karmic relationship between friends, and then also being a karmic relationship, like you being a karmic to yourself. Because of you not being able to look at the resentment that you have and the things that trigger you, all right? So you could be within a karmic relationship with yourself is what I'm picking up off this energy, all right? The relationship with yourself could be karmic because of the perceptions that you have about certain things in life. Yeah, so in order to get to that Bonnie and Clyde level where you and your person is just out here making money, having a business, going all around the world, Divine is saying to the frenemy, you're going to have to do some grounding. All right, you're going to have to ground yourself. You're going to have to find something that will stabilize your energy. All right, and then once you can stabilize your energy, then you're going to be able to perform better. Once you can perform better, then that's going to allow you to have the growth and the endurance that you're looking for in order to become your own version of the inspiration that you got from Bonnie and Clyde. And then I was about to shuffle it, but I did see the soulmates on the bottom of the deck. All right, so frenemy, there's hope for you. Okay, there's hope for you. But you just gotta believe in it. Why these cards keep falling on the floor? Why they keep falling on the floor? Ugh. Okay, let's see. So we got separation. All right, so it's gonna hurt the frenemy to separate from this energy, this moment, this experience. All right, it could have them thinking like they're very uncertain about what's going to happen in the future, and could have some like bitterness going on. You can't hear me. You're the first person that said that. So I'm getting the energy of not today. All right, not today. Something's not going on today. All right, and that's probably the boundaries that Bonnie and Clyde is setting up for their frenemy, so that they are not giving more than what they want to in this situation. Y'all can't hear me? All right, so we got coffee cups. All right, so this could be the energy of just kind of savoring the moment, all right, as you're going through this transition and making these changes, so that you can get in the energy of feeling elevated. Zuri.
Yes.
Can I see your phone real quick? I want to see something. Well, if face is short for user interface, what is Siri talking about? Let me see something really quick. Let me see. Hello. 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 You can't hear me for real? Hello? Hello. Oh no, you can hear me. You can't hear me for real? Hello? Hello. Oh no, you can hear me. You can't hear me for real? Okay. Thank you. All right, so it must be his phone that's not working. All right, let's see. But yeah, that's pretty much on that one. That's pretty much a wrap on that one. Yeah, that was a wrap on that one because I pulled all my cards. But yeah, all of the paths of people that we cross is going to teach us some lessons. Some of the lessons are quick. Some of them take a long time. But when you really sit back and you look at it, you can really learn something from everybody. And I feel like that's what the frenemy is having to do. All right, the frenemy is having to really look at themselves and just do an evaluation. And within that evaluation, I do see them coming out like different, better. As long as they do the work, because the work has to be done. The work cannot be skipped. You got to do the work though, frenemy, in order to become a true friend. But yeah, I like that one. I did. And we're finna do another one because we still got the light. We still got the light. We still got the light. Suggest fixes. What is AI talking about? What is AI talking about? Damn, my hair look juicy. Oh, it look juicy. Okay, let's get into another one. I kind of want to do, yeah, I do want to do it. I'm just go ahead and do it. I ain't even gonna say it. I'm gonna just do it. We're gonna pull out another deck. Hopefully we get to finish it. We finna pull out another deck, y'all. It was just something about that last one and talking about, you know, the frenemy and how they were truly inspired by the Bonnie and Clyde and the love that they shared. That makes me want to do a soulful companion read. All right. If you guys are on my YouTube, if y'all watching me from YouTube, y'all gonna have to come over to TikTok because my other phone about to die. And I'm gonna have to put it on the charger. So I'm gonna put TikTok on pause for a second, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put YouTube. I'm gonna say goodbye to y'all because the phone is about to die. But good night. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for the likes. Thank you guys for the compliments. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.